Francis tells this man that he and his fiancée has been through a lot and proceeds to tell him about it. Francis and his friend Alan go to a fair and see Dr. Caligari, who has a strambulus named Caesar. Caligari orders Caesar to awaken and answer questions from the audience. Caesar will awake for a moment from his death-like trance to answer questions from the past and future. Despite Francis's protest, Alan asks, "How long will I live?" But to Alan's horror, Caesar answers, "Till the break of dawn." That night, a strange figure breaks into Alan's home and stabs him to death in his own bed. The next day, seeing his friend dead, he vows to find out who's been doing these dreadful deeds. Meanwhile, Francis's friend, Jane, is worried because her father is usually home by now, so she sets out to look for him. She comes across Dr. Caligari and he invites her into his tent. To her horror at seeing the cadaver-like body, she runs home, but her living nightmare is not yet over. That night, Caesar sneaks into Jane's home as she sleeps. Seeing how beautiful she is, he couldn't bring himself to kill her, but kidnaps her instead. The sound of the commotion wakes her family. An angry mob chases Caesar, who eventually drops Jane, flees, and dies. How convenient. Francis and the police investigate Caligari's sideshow and realizes that Caesar, sleeping in the box, is only a dummy. Caligari escapes in the confusion. Francis follows Caligari and sees him go through the entrance of an insane asylum. Francis goes into the asylum and inquires about a patient named Caligari and finds out that the director is Caligari. With the help of asylum staff, Francis studies the director's records and diary while the director is sleeping. The writings revealed his obsession with the story of the 18th century mystic named Caligari, who used a strambulus named Caesar to commit murders. The director, attempting to understand the earlier Caligari, experiments on a strambulist admitted to the asylum, who becomes his Caesar. Francis and the doctors are called to look at the corpse of the dead strambulist. Francis devises a plan to make the director confess to being the mad Dr. Caligari. When the director sees the dead strambulist, he is overcome, revealing that he is in fact Dr. Caligari. He then attacks one of the staff. He is subdued and restrained in the straitjacket, and becomes an inmate of his own asylum. But not all is as they seem, for this was devised in the mind of Francis, who is a patient in the ward. Even the woman who he claims to be his fiancée is just another patient. Still believing his own illusion, he violently attacks a director.